You are a pet owner. You've probably heard about this respiratory illness spreading in dogs across the country, and in a few severe cases, deaths have been reported.
So far, no cases here in Wisconsin, but it has been documented in at least a dozen other states, including Illinois. In a First Alert update, Brittany Schmidt checks in with a local veterinarian to tell us what dog owners need to know. The main message: be aware, but don't panic.
At Oakview Veterinary Hospital in Green Bay, Dr. Ruth Hansen says the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, they got inundated with questions about the unknown respiratory illness spreading in dogs.
Right about 5 o'clock, we started getting a lot of emails, a lot of Google texts, a lot of phone calls from clients worried about it. And we're like, what the heck's going on?
Local dog owners were concerned because word was spreading nationwide about the mystery dog illness. Dr. Hansen quickly got a message out to dog owners on social media, both for awareness and prevention. The word mysterious or unknown is used to describe the illness, but veterinarians know it's a canine respiratory infectious disease. Here's what they don't know yet.
At this time, we don't know if there's a new bug out there or if it's just the same old bugs that have an increased frequency that we're seeing. I know some of the news reports said areas like New Hampshire and Colorado had a lot of deaths. And we don't know if it's a new thing or if it's just the same old stuff going around.
Dr. Hansen says they've seen an uptick of canine respiratory disease over the last year, and it usually fluctuates this time of year as more dogs spend time at borders.
And it often coincides with traveling because the owners are putting their dogs in the kennels, and then, you know, dog A gets it from dog B and goes someplace else and gives it to dog C.
Coughing is one of the known symptoms of this unknown illness, along with sneezing, nasal or eye discharge, and lethargy.
And it tends to be kind of a honking cough, and they cough and cough and cough and cough. It's not just one cough here and there. When they cough, they kind of have a chain reaction of coughing. So those are the most common symptoms, maybe not eating, maybe decreased activity levels.
If you notice these symptoms, Dr. Hansen says contact your veterinarian and get your dog assessed. Action 2 News met Luna heading into the vet on Friday. Her owner tells us she has been receiving treatment for about a week now for coughing and difficulty breathing. The owner says she has an upper respiratory infection and has been prescribed treatment for pneumonia. In this photo shared with us, her owner points out the treat next to her, saying it's unusual for her not to eat it right away. It's unclear if Luna has the unknown illness. In severe cases in other states, it's led to pneumonia and ICU stays. If your dog is sick, don't take them to a boarding kennel, daycare, or dog park. The illness spreads through air droplets.
It's contagious for up to 3-4 weeks. So there's a really long contagious period, even when they're being treated.
For prevention, Dr. Hansen says make sure your dog is up to date on vaccines.
There's a lot of bugs that cause this. There's up to 15 different things that can cause canine infectious respiratory disease. We can vaccinate for about 4 or 5 of those.
Dr. Hansen says it's especially important for short-nosed, pug-nosed dog breeds as they already have compromised respiratory systems.
If you can do a pet sitter instead of boarding kennel, that's always an option. There are some grooming facilities that come to your house. So there are some options out there. I don't want people to panic.
Experts do not believe dogs can pass the illness to humans or other animals like cats. Research is ongoing. In Green Bay, Brittany Schmidt, Action 2 News.